The sections under control do not present any... After 8 years of production and 780,000 units manufactured, the Renault 25 gives way in 1992 to the Safran at the top of the Renault range. But to face the German competition and replace in Hearts the 25 V6 Turbo Renault, we'll turn to German suppliers to develop the Safran Biturbo with no less than 268 horsepower. Hello everyone and welcome. I hope you're doing well. What an energetic introduction. Well, we're back in our usual little place, which I don't really know how to describe. After a short week at Retromobile, I hope you enjoyed the videos, by the way. If you haven't seen them, they are available on the channel and also on my secondary channel, Autostrada, where I made as many videos as possible. I also invite you to subscribe if you haven't yet. On this channel, it's a bit more my personal channel, and you can also find my personal cars, their restorations, etc. But today, let's get back to the genesis of the Safran Biturbo. And first of all, you should know that Renault was very obsessed with the Germans. Puig had believed until that moment that we would have a chance to win this war, especially for its manufacturing quality and for its market in the 70s, 80s, 90s. And Renault often used German subcontractors to produce these small series, including the Renault 11 Zender or the Renault 19 Cabriolet, which was manufactured at Carmon. So it's only natural that the Diamond brand will turn to German providers to create what will become the flagship of the brand, the Biturbo. And so it's Irmscher who will take care of, yes, the name, don't make fun of my German accent. It's Irmscher who will handle the assembly and body modifications. And Arch, who is renowned for preparing BMW engines, will take care of the Safran Biturbo's engine. Starting from that of the Alpine A610 Stila 5. 6 3-liter pushed to 250 horses. This solution of calling on German providers was supposed to be, at least on the quotes, cheaper than an internal solution, except that the car development costs completely skyrocketed. We need to add a 0 there. The quote is going to skyrocket there, I'm telling you. It took nearly 2 years to develop the car, an eternity in automotive terms, with quite a few difficulties at Arch, also involving the participation of Alpine's design office to successfully tune the engine. The initial power was 280 horsepower, which they managed to achieve by grafting 2 large turbos onto the Safrane. But the engine was deflated to 268 horsepower, simply because the Renault gearbox couldn't handle that much power. And it's also difficult to transfer all this power to the front wheels alone. So the Safran Biturbo, it's a 4-wheel drive. It inherits the permanent 4-wheel drive system from the Quadra V6i. Thus powered and thanks to its 4-wheel drive, the Safran Biturbo offered incredible road holding, all in royal comfort. It was offered in 2 finishes, RXE or Baccarat, and there it's the ultimate luxury. But it was offered at a completely crazy price, between 414,000 and 452,000 francs, which is more expensive than its German competitors, who they had V8 SE. And the Safran Biturbo was marketed for only 2 years, from 1994 to 1996, and sold 806 units. Afterwards, it's normal that it sold so little in the end, because wealthy customers who had the means to put 500,000 francs into a car preferred to turn to models that were a little more prestigious. They didn't want to drive a Renault. And moreover, the Safran, with its new large bumpers, a bit tuning, it must be said, its large 17-inch rims and its exhaust outlets, did not really do discretion, which can be penalizing in front of this clientele. But, well, Renault was expecting low sales, but not really to that extent. And in 1994, LES proposed a station wagon version of the Biturbo named Long Court, but it was just a styling exercise that unfortunately never went into production. By the way, we will talk about the Safrane Long Court very soon, so don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss all that. Coming back to the Safran Biturbo, this rather laughable sales record makes this Safrane the rarest and most exclusive of all Renaults, while also being the most powerful and fastest. The top speed is still 250 kilometers per hour, and the 0 to 100 is done in 7.2 seconds. All this in a sofa. So today we can find them between 15 and 25,000 euros depending on the condition, mileage, and history. In any case, it's a real collector's item, but it can quickly turn into a financial pitfall, given the sometimes completely stratospheric price of parts. There was even an attempt at a Laguna Biturbo on the same principle, but the project was rejected by Renault. They likely prioritized the van times release. Thank you all for following us for this new video. Don't forget to subscribe, give a little like if you want, a nice little comment as well. You can also subscribe to my second channel, Autostrada, or follow me on Insta, Robofort PVO. As for me, I'll see you in the next video.